Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So today we're going to be testing out the Colourpop Cabana Club palette. So if you want to see how this palette works, then just keep watching. Okay, so this is my first video filming with having a skincare fridge in here. So hopefully you can't hear it or it's not an annoying hum in the background. I guess we'll find out when I edit this. But we're gonna be testing out the Colourpop Cabana Club eyeshadow palette. It is this palette. It's so pretty. Retails for $18. There are 12 shades, which is just kind of their standard small palette. I love this color pattern though, and I cannot decide what I want to do because I love the purple, I love this blue, I really love this yellow, and I swatched it earlier and like it's so pigmented, so I don't know what to do. I'm pretty sure I'm gonna love it because I've tried Colourpop palettes before and I love their palettes. I feel like I stink. I know you can't smell me, but it's like sweating. So let's just jump right into this because there's not much else to say about the palette without trying it. I just need to figure out what I'm gonna do. Cause like I'm really wanting to do this yellow as like an inner corner highlight, but then if that's the case then I need to do a neutral eye. But then I feel like that's boring for you guys. But then I really love this blue, but if I use that blue, I'd just do like as an under eye, but then again, that's neutral eyes. And then I'm like, oh, but this purple, let's just do the blue. Although, did I do that not that long ago, didn't I? Hold on. I feel like that was like one of my last videos. I'm checking my channel. Yeah, that was the last eyeshadow palette I did. I did the blue on the bottom. Oh, but like, look at this blue. Oh my gosh. Like, how do you... I'm doing it. I'm sorry. I know it's the exact same eye look I did in the last video, but I have to do that blue. That blue is amazing. So let's just go ahead and get into it then. And I'm gonna start with, oh my gosh, I'm like gonna butcher these names. Rattan? I don't know. Rattan? Right here, the brown shade. Everyone who knows what that word is probably just laughing at me. And we're just gonna use a big brush and put that in my crease. The only downside to these palettes is there is no mirror, but they are so cheap or affordable, so it doesn't really bug me that much. Wow, I forgot how nice these pigments are. I have to hurry up and finish my makeup because I have maybe a half hour max, not even, because I need to change to get ready. I have a nail appointment. And I'm like running out of time. I literally have two nails, these two, that keep falling off since like not even a week. It was like just barely shy of a week of getting them. And I was of course out of town, and so I just keep super gluing them. And I didn't want to go back and have them just fix two nails. So, and then I didn't want to go get all of them changed because I paid so much for them. I want my money's worth. So I've just been super gluing them. They're not fully off, it's just the back end, and it's because I get my nails so long that if there's not enough support, like thickness back here, and then they break too easily. And so those two, she must not have done enough. Dude, I love Colourpop's pink shadows. I forgot all about these. To be honest, most of the time during the week, I don't really play with eyeshadow at all because I'd rather sleep. So I wake up the last possible minute and just rush my makeup, so I really only do my face. So I forgot how nice these are. Since I'm gonna do such a bright color on the bottom, I think I'm just gonna kind of fade this onto my lid. So I'm gonna leave kind of like the inner corner blank because it's just gonna be my skin tone. And that way it's kind of a gradient, but there's not really a lighter shade, or I would use a lighter shade there, but we'll just use my skin. I'm pretty much putting this in the crease and the lid. All right, I'm gonna deepen up the crease a little bit with the Throw Shade. It's just like a dark brown. And whoa, it's honestly almost black, but it's not. And we're just gonna put that in the crease, just to give us some depth. God, I am so dry. I've been really slacking on skincare and moisturizing lately because I just keep getting distracted and going to bed way too late. So by the time I'm taking my makeup off, I literally just use a wipe and go to bed. Ignore my nose. Okay, I'm gonna go back in with the first shade just to blend them together. Before we do the bottom shade, I am gonna highlight my inner corner and my brow bone. There's not really a shade in here that I want to use because we're doing such a intense color on the bottom. I just kind of want it to be something that's really light and subtle. Well, not subtle, it's still a highlight, but even this shade, which is the lightest shade in the palette, it's not gonna be light enough because it's still too golden-y, and for my skin tone, that's not gonna be light enough. So I am gonna go in with my MAC Nylon. I'm just not gonna, oh, the lid officially broke off. Anyways, what I was saying is, I'm not gonna go as intense with it, but I just want it to be highlighted still so that the inner corner of my eye still looks awake and bright. I just don't want it to be as intense as I normally would since we're doing the lower lash line intense. Now, let's go in with the pretty blue shade. It's called Cool Off. I love that shade. I hope it's just as intense on. So I'm gonna use a pencil brush first. Let's see. Okay, so I loaded it up. Sorry, maybe I should just bring my mirror close so you can still see. I got it in my eye. We're fine. I'm trying to be careful because it is like a glitter formula. So I don't really want to get it in my eye, even though I already did. I'm trying not to get any more because that hurt. That's really pretty. I definitely think it'd be more opaque if you could use your finger like on your lid. I mean, I could probably wet it. I guess let's try wetting it just to see. Right? Why not? And didn't do that much of a difference. But I still think this would be really pretty as a lid shade. Like, look how opaque you could get that on your finger. It's still really pretty as an under eye, but I do think it would probably look best on your lid. Let me go ahead and finish the lashes and lips and whatnot, and then we'll come back and we'll talk about this. Okay, I am back. Real quick, I did use an eyeliner. I just used a nude eyeliner from Rimmel in my waterline, and then mascara is the Dior Show Iconic Overcurl. Geez. For lips, I have the Dominique Cosmetics lip liner in the shade Crush, and then I have the liquid lipstick by Jaclyn Cosmetics in the shade Get Real on top of it. Let's talk about the palette. I know I didn't do the craziest look. I just did a nude eye with a fun pop of color on the bottom. But I feel like you could get so much more use out of this color-wise, which I definitely am gonna play around with on my own. If you want me to do another video playing around with one of the other colors, let me know, I can do that. But I love this. I love the color pattern. I love the colors in here. And I forgot how much I love Colourpop shadows. Maybe I'm just tripping and it's this palette and Colourpop's not that good, but this palette is. But I feel like if I remember right, they're all good. But I really love the pigmentation of this palette. It blended out really nicely, and I love the colors in this palette. This just screams summer to me. I don't know why. Yeah, I do know why, it's the colors. But yeah, I love this palette. I definitely recommend it. $18 is really affordable for these 12 shades. So yeah, I highly recommend it. But sorry this video is so short, but that is all I have for this video. So thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.